Alright, so we're going to graph the following function and then identify the key characteristics. So our hk on this is going to be -2, -4. So -2, -4, plot that. Do horizontal and vertical asymptotes through that coordinate point. And then that 4, break it up, it becomes 4 and 1, and then 2 and 2. This is positive, so we're up here in quadrant 1 and quadrant 3. So we go over 1 and up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then over 2, up 2, and then over 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, up 1. That's the first part graphed. And then over here, we go over 2, 1, 2, and then down 2. Over 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, down 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Over 1, down 4. We have it graphed. X-intercept, we can read it right off the graph at -1, 0. Y-intercept is going to be at 0, -2. All real values, all real numbers except -2, so we go to -2. Union, -2 to infinity. Range, same idea, -infinity. All real numbers except -4. Union, -4 to infinity. Vertical asymptote is x equals -2. Horizontal, y equals -4. Axis symmetry, none, and then there's no vertex. So number 1, done. Number 2, write the function. I guess it's the equation of the function, write it from its graph. So let's just pull out some key information here. Our hk is -2, +4. The a value, we'll look here to see what it's from this dot here, what we're moving. We'll move over 2, down 1, over 1, down 2. And then over 1, up 2. So that's going to be -2. This becomes -2 divided by x plus 2 and then plus 4. So we're following a over x minus h plus k, and it's negative because it's in this quadrant and this quadrant. X-intercept, we'll come back to that in a minute. Y-intercept is easy to read. We can get that as 3, 0. Domain, all real numbers except -2. Range is all real numbers except 4. Ooh, squeeze it in there. Vertical asymptote is x equals -2. Horizontal asymptote is y equals 4. Then our x-intercept, it's when y is 0. So we put in to our equation -2 over x plus 2 plus 4 equals 0, and then move this over, -4. So we're switching places here. That becomes 1/2 equals x plus 2, and then x equals 1/2 minus 2. So our x-intercept, you can see right there, is -1.5 and 0. Okay, number 3. Got to graph the following function. Oops. Got to graph the following function and identify the key characteristics. So we've got an exponential here. So it's a times b to the x minus h plus k. Now, you're looking at the numbers here. There's not a number, so we put 1. So the a value is -1, the b value is 2, and the hk is -7 and +9. The plot, -7, +9. And we'll go up this way, +9. We're going to do a horizontal asymptote through that hk. And then we look at our a value. We always go either up or down from that hk. We go the distance of the a value, which is 1. In this case, -1, so we go down. This is a growth which usually looks like this, but because it's a reflection, we have to go down to the right. So remember, always to the right with growth, whether we go up or down. And the first height is 1, then we multiply by 2 each time. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We'll just join that all up. That's it graphed. And the key information we need. Y-intercept is going to be all the way further down, so it's going to be -1 times 2 to the power of 7 plus 9. 2 to the power of 7 times -1 plus 9 is actually 0 and 119. X-intercept, this is the only one that we can say that it's between two values. And it's between -4 and -3. -4 and -3. All the numbers. Range is from -infinity all the way up to 9, not included. There's no vertical asymptote. There's a horizontal asymptote, y equals 9. No axis of symmetry, and the HK from -7 and +9. Okay, next one. This is a decay. So we have our A value is 2, our B value is 1/3, our HK is 0, -8. So 0, -8, we put a horizontal line. Then we look at our A value, that's 2, so we go up 2. This is a decay, so it should go down as we go to the right. So we're going to multiply and go to the left. So 2, and then as we go to the left, we're going to multiply by 3. If we go to the right, we have to multiply by 1/3 or divide by 3. So 1/2 become, a height of 2 becomes a height of 6. So 2, 4, 6, and then 6 times 3 is 18. I believe just fits in there. So very steep decay. X-intercept is going to be between, not quite, this is a little bit far over, between -1 and -3. The y-intercept, we put in 0, so it's going to be 2 times 1/3 minus, oh, what am I doing? Sorry, it's on right there in the graph. Right here, so it's going to be 0 and -6. Domain is all real numbers. The range is from -infinity, that's not true. It's from 8 to infinity, -8. No vertical asymptotes, horizontal asymptote at y equals -8. The HK is 0, -8, and then there's no axis of symmetry.